basic form of most of the Canterbury Tales, and certainly of the general prologue, is rhymed iambic pentameter couplets. Let me break that down into the details. First, metrically, this is a form called iambic pentameter. It is the most important metrical form in English poetry. It is the go-to line for English formal poetry from Chaucer's age up until the 20th century, when English language poetry starts to move away from formal verse. As long as formal verse reigns in English poetry, iambic pentameter is the main vehicle. For a lot of reasons, some about convenience, it works for certain reasons, but it didn't have to be that way. It's partly that way because a bunch of major poets use it so effectively, they set the standard. Geoffrey Chaucer is one of the people setting that standard. If you don't know what iambic pentameter is, ask me to explain this in more detail. Because if you don't know what iambic pentameter is, it's coming all summer long. All of our poets work primarily in iambic pentameter, almost all the time. There are some tales in the Canterbury Tales that are not couplets or different metrical forms, but mostly it's iambic pentameter, which is 10 syllables a line, sometimes 11th unstressed syllable, with the stressed syllables on the even beats by and large. The second, fourth, sixth, eighth, and especially the 10th syllable ending strong with the downbeat of the 10th syllable is the key to this form, and it happens all the time. Now, if you count the syllables, you might find you're short of 10 because Chaucer is pronouncing a bunch of those E's that we think of as silent. Here, courageous for to go on pilgrimages. That's right. They're not going on pilgrimages, they're going on pilgrimages. And courageous. When I put it in a soda with sour soda, here's more strap to the rota. Getting a 10, getting that 10 syllable 5 stress E. Now, you heard me deviate a little bit there to try to experiment and throw out a little bit of Chaucer pronunciation. I've got a link to a better account of that. I am not a Chaucerian myself. I'm not going to do a lot of it because this is being recorded face to face. I might give it a try. I don't need the whole internet seeing me blow this. If you want to do a deep dive with Chaucer, I would highly recommend Professor Sadler here at Cleveland State, who is a professional Chaucerian. This is his jam. Can't recommend him highly enough. I'm a Shakespeare guy. But listening to that sound clip in the Unit 1 folder about the pronunciation helps, because you'll hear the beat and you'll hear the actual vowels, and as they were in the 14th century, the main thing to remember here is iambic pentameter is keeping that beat, and he pronounces those E's, he'll get to the beat, and he'll leave one out if it makes the line a little too long. Poets can be like that. Also, these lines rhyme. I think we all noticed they're rhyming. And they're rhyming couplets. The simplest rhyme scheme really A, B, B, C, C, A, infinitum. It just goes on forever. So Chaucer is doing a long narrative poem, but he's got himself a fairly simple and therefore flexible metrical form. He's doing units of couplets, just stacking up pairs of lines one after another. Within this format, he can do almost anything he wants except have a poem that's an odd number of lines long. Pairs of lines all the way through. Also important, the couplet form is useful for many things. One of the things it's best used for is jokes. You can use the rhyme word, an unexpected rhyme word, to kind of punctuate a punchline. Both a normal common punchline, that wasn't the word I was expecting, but also underscore, okay, that's a rhyme word I wasn't expecting. Should have seen that coming. That sense of unexpected closure that you've been prepared for anyway works very well. So when the Chaucer's narrative, when kind of shift the merchant, it's, he was a wonderful man, but I knew not how I met him call. It's great, I just don't know his name. He's one of the guys right now, I don't remember his name. But punctuated by the befalla, calla. And there you have that neuter form. That is literally the words not woot. Woot is don't know, boot, I know something. And then you want to make a negative, you just put an N on the front. Boot, newt. Okay, iambic pentameter couplets all the way through. The larger form of the Canterbury Tales, which is not completed, is rejected. It's clearly not even what the characters inside the poem say is going to happen. The plan is for 120 stories. That's clearly the plan that the host lays out for the Pilgrim storytelling contest. I bet 2 each for 30 characters on the way to Canterbury, 2 each on the way back. They never get Canterbury. Nobody tells more than one story. Not all the characters get to tell a story. At least one character who isn't in the general prologue shows it later and throws a story of his own. Stuff happens. This plan is modeled on Geoffrey Boccaccio's Italian work, The Cameron. The notes in your book talk a lot about it. Do we know that Chaucer ever read The Cameron? We know he knew it directly. Chaucer doesn't know The Cameron directly. He knows it indirectly really, really well because a bunch of the tales themselves are also from The Cameron. So Chaucer, who did visit Italy and knew some Italian, that's right, England is trilingual. Just to get around, you need English, French, and Latin. Chaucer knows all of those. But he's also quadrilingual. He also knows Italian, so he can be sent on diplomatic missions. He's been to Italy. He's had access to this. He probably knows Boccaccio's great work of Italian prose to Cameron. If he doesn't, he has a bunch of intermediary sources that are based on it. The whole premise of the Cameron is 10 wealthy, presumably good-looking young Italian people in Florence flee Florence in the summer because of the plague. You go off to a country house in the hill, spend 10 days telling each other stories, some of them remarkably great. Much like some of the stories in the Canterbury Tales, and it's more 10 narratives, 10 stories a day, 10 days, 100 stories. Chaucer is actually a little more ambitious. He's following in the footsteps, but like a good writer, he is both borrowing and improving. The 10 narratives of the Cameron, the kind of premise for this kind of frame story thing, in the frame story, don't have much personality. 9 of them have very little personality. 1 has a lot of personality. He tells the really healthy stories. Chaucer is going to have not 10, but 30 characters. How do you like me now, Giovanni? And he's going to make them highly distinctive. The general prologue is about spending time distinguishing these characters, making them highly individualized, not realistic. Not they're still stereotypes, but they're individualized stereotypes. And they're each going to tell stories in their own character, the kind of story that person can be imagined as telling. He's got 30 characters. That Chaucer created 30 characters, or 29 plus himself, to tell 30 different styles of story. So this is the main thing here. This is meant to be there's a complicated frame story. Here's a story of our 30 pilgrims plus the host on their way to Canterbury, telling each other stories. And then there's meant to be a number, eventually 120, though Chaucer never got there, inset stories that include just about every genre of story Geoffrey Chaucer knows or thinks it's worth telling. Here's the point. He's trying to, this is a work trying to put English literature on the top plane where he can tell a story. So he's going to tell every kind of story he knows. Dirty low stories, high exalted stories, religious stories, sexual jokes, everything, stories of adventure, stories of love, everything in between. And he's got his 29 mouthpieces to help him do it. Also, you'll notice around line 725, Chaucer says, "Don't blame me for what these guys say. I'm just telling you what they say." He'll repeat this trick at the end of Miller's Tale. I'm just telling you what they say. Line 7, think it not villainy if I repeat these people's words, because I'm just trying to repeat, to be honest, I'm just being accurate. The joke is, of course, all 29 of these characters, except except Chaucer and the host are fictional. He's not just reporting, he made them up. He made them up to let him tell his story. He's like, don't blame me, guys. I just can tell you that Miller's kind of dirty dog. I just gotta tell you his dirty dog. I'm just quoting. He's quoting an imaginary person he made up to allow him to tell the story. There was a complicated interplay. The characters in the general prologue have relationships outside their tales. Their characters are expressed by the kind of tales they tell. The wife of Bath tells a very wife of Bath story. The miller tells us the kind of story he likes. The knight tells us a very lofty story of chivalry romance, which is long and not as exciting. So we're going to skip it. Chaucer, and it's not in your collection, Chaucer tries to tell an incredibly elaborate, overly literary story that the other pilgrims take, and they stop him and tell him, no, Chaucer, you don't know or tell you do not tell the story. Enough. A good joke on the Chaucer character. What Chaucer's also doing in the general prologue is doing a gentle and affectionate social satire. He's telling us about these people, these prosperous religious pilgrims, and he's letting us hear the faults. His routine position is irony, which is expressed in an ironic phrase. The Chaucer narrator fakes a kind of naive impression, a naive happiness and willingness to accept everybody at face value. I met these 29 people, and they're so wonderful. And then he'll let us hear their faults. There's going to be a separate video of the irony and also a separate take on the Miller himself. The characters are each of them stereotypes. They're all appropriate to their class and station. The knight is like a knight. The monk is like a monk, or like a certain kind of monk you know. They're less unique individuals than representatives of their social class and position. Some of them are better at their jobs, some of them are worse. The parson's very honest, the friar really not. The partner super dishonest. But on top of that social stereotyping, Chaucer adds individualizing details. He doesn't make them, he fleshes them out and makes them memorable individual characters. We're going to describe the wife Bath's hat, and her gap teeth, and her red face, and her rose-colored hose. I'm going to do a video simply about the miller and how he's described, but we're going to get to see their eyes, the beards. We get to see the summoner's patchy beard and the kind of virus, this fungal thing infection that's killing his eyebrows. We get to see the summoner's bad hair. He's got long, super stringy, blonde hair. It looks awful, but he's not wearing a hat. He's trying to show off his bad 80s hair. 80s, like, metal band hair. We could go, let's have two more videos. One specifically about how this worked in the case of the Miller, who's a good example, who we're going to hear more from in this unit, and one dealing with the nun and the monk and their particular the multiple levels of irony used to describe